Welcome to the January edition of the newsletter, Snazzy Snowmen. Hi, I'm Kendra.
And I'm Melody. We're so glad you could join us in this new year. We have so many ways for you to infuse language into ordinary activities with your child. We hope that every day that you remember to talk, read, play, create, and sing. Give me 5. The first component of our newsletter is talk. Talk just seems so ordinary, and it doesn't seem like we would need any explanation about talking. But sometimes in the busyness of our days, we forget to be intentional about the ways we talk with our children. In January, we're talking about Snazzy Snowmen. What a fun name. I hope you're going to get some snow this year where you are. I love the snow. It seems so magical. I think all children love snow. The way it gently falls from the sky and it covers everything up and it makes it look so fresh and new. Now, after a few days, it doesn't look that way, especially on my road. It gets all muddy. But when it first snows, it's fresh and clean and pure and magical. Children love snow. So you're going to have lots of time to talk about snow. And what's the best thing to do with snow is build a snowman. That provides you opportunities to talk about all the different aspects of the snowman. You can talk about his hat, and this snowman has actual arms, but if you're going to build a snowman, you might use twigs for arms. And what's the purpose? Why doesn't a snowman have feet? Brecken was talking about he'd seen a snowman that has feet. I've never seen one like that. Have you? You could ask your children that. You could talk about the temperature of the snow. It's cold and it might numb their little fingers when they're out playing in it, and their cheeks get so rosy. And you can talk about how they get warm when they're out building a snowman, even though it's cold outside. I think this snowman looks especially cute with that orange carrot nose. But what else could you use for a nose? Maybe you don't have a carrot. What else could your child come up with to just think about to put on your snowman? There's so many things. Maybe you want to make a beach snowman and you're going to put a beach hat on your snowman. You can be very creative in all the ways that you incorporate language with talk about snowmen. I would just encourage you to explore snow and all the things that winter has to offer this year as you remember to give me 5 every day and talk to your child. Remember, give me 5. The second part of Give Me 5 is read. I think this might be my favorite. I don't know, I like all of the other activities as well, but I say that about books too. Each book I pick up is, oh, this is my favorite. My students at school used to say, you say every book is your favorite. I just have a lot of favorites, and I want to share a few of them with you today. We're going to talk about wordless picture books. We've been talking to you about the importance of words and talking to your children and infusing language into ordinary activities. And today I'm going to talk to you a book without words. Kind of funny, huh? But you can still provide lots of rich language in a book that doesn't have any words. This book is called The Snowman by Raymond Briggs. It's even a little video. You may have seen that if you're not familiar with this book. I hope that you can see some of the beautiful illustrations. I love the snowman. But it starts right here, and it's going to be hard for you to see the individual pictures, but you can see this page is a series of individual pictures. And as you are snuggled up reading with your child, you can look at the pictures and you can provide those wonderful ideas about concept of print, about starting at the big top of the page, moving from left to right and from top to bottom, and turning the page. In this first picture, the little boy is snuggled up in his bed. He's beginning to wake up. He's looking outside and he sees the magic of snow, and on the story goes, and you can tell he's in a hurry to get outside for the snow. And as he builds the snowman, maybe you want to talk to your child about some of the pictures and you want to provide the language for them. But maybe right here you can say, what part is this that he's building? And they could tell you the nose, even if they're a really small child. And there's the snowman outside as he has to go in for the day. This is one of my absolute favorites. It's so magical. I think children just truly enjoy building snowmen. I have several others up here. This is a new book for me. This year I just ordered it, Wolf in the Snow. It's another wordless picture book, and Kendra absolutely loved it when I showed it to her. But this one I'm going to read just a little bit to you. Remember, when we're talking about books, we should always tell our children the author and the illustrator. And this book is called The Snowy Day by Ezra Jack Keats. It's old. It's been around as long as I have. And I'm just going to read you just a few pages. It says, one morning, Peter woke up and looked out the window. Snow had fallen during the night. It covered everything as far as he could see. I love those mornings. After breakfast, he put on his snowsuit and ran outside. The snow was piled up very high along the street to make a path for walking. Unfortunately, here in Oklahoma, we don't get many snows like this where the snow is piled up that high. Crunch, crunch, crunch. His feet sank into the snow. He walked with his toes pointing out like this. He walked with his toes pointing in like that. What a fun page. You can talk a lot to your child about the sounds that you hear when you're walking in the snow and making patterns and why you can see the footprints in the snow. So much language in here. And so this book goes on, and Peter just has such a great day in the snow. I hope that you'll go to the public library if you don't have this book and check it out and find out how the snowy day ends. I hope that you take these winter months to enjoy books with your child and snuggle up and read and get them to love reading as much as I do. We hope that you remember to give me 5.
Children love snacks, especially sweet ones. At least Brecken does. This month's activity, Snowman on a Stick, required some powdered sugar donuts that I had to hide from my husband because he jumped into them before Brecken and I could do the video. We had some difficulty creating this because the donuts wanted to fall apart after we put them on the stick, but they were still good to eat in the end. Brecken loved this activity with the candy involved and the powdered sugar donuts, and he loved gobbling it up at the end. Creating a recipe with your child gives you a wonderful chance to use some oral language and talk about the things that you're making. Remember, give me 5. We're gonna make some snowmen. You wanna make a snowman? Yeah. Okay, so first off, you gotta be really careful. These are skewers. Can you say skewer? Skewer. This is what, if you want to grill like pieces of chicken and shrimp and vegetables on the grill, you put them on this. But we're going to make snowmen out of this, okay? All right, so you got to be careful because it's pointy at the top, so it'll go in stuff, okay? So grab a stick. Now watch me. We're going to get powdered sugar donuts. I had to think of what they were. And we're going to stick it through, and you want to make sure it goes through the middle all the way to the top.
And then take the snowman.
Yes. Be careful. See, Nana kind of messed it up.
My turn.
Make sure you're going through the middle. Oh, you did a better job than I did. Okay. Tell you what, turn it sideways like I'm doing.
Sideways?
And that way you can tell that you're going, and you want 3, because snowmen have
3 parts.
a bottom, a middle, and a head.
I messed up.
Okay, you got it? Oh, yours is looking really good. Okay, now don't push it all the way through because we don't want a stick coming out his head.
Yeah.
So this is our snowman, okay? And what do all snowmen have?
Eyes.
Well, they do have eyes. What would this little piece of candy be good for?
Nose.
This would be good for a nose. This is
Sticky. I did it.
all right. So show the camera your nose. Okay. So now.
No, a snowman.
Okay. So now lay it back on your plate, and we're gonna get some little bitty M&Ms. These are for baking cookies with. And what color eyes do we want?
Brown.
brown eyes. So get the brown, you need 2.
Oh man, my snowman head. Ta-da! Ta-da! It's my snowman.
Okay, hang on. Oh, you got your 2 eyes on there.
Yeah.
Let me put my eyes on. And now we want buttons. What color buttons do you want?
I want.
I'm making a mess over here.
I will take some red.
What color buttons?
Red and green.
Red and green. Okay.
What were you really gonna go
So
for?
poke it down in the middle of it.
Right here. Oh no.
Yours are opposite mine. Do you know what opposite
What
means?
does that mean? Oh.
Mine is one way and yours is the other way. It's the opposite. Yours are red and then green, and mine is green and then red.
But where's your snowman's face?
Oh, he's looking over at the kitchen to see if Nana's cooking anything for supper. Okay, so what goes around the snowman's neck?
Scarf.
A scarf. So now we need to make a scarf. Okay, this is that fruit rolls.
Fruit roll-ups.
These are fruit roll-ups.
Fruit
Look at that.
roll-ups. Scarf.
Did I make it long enough for you to wrap around his neck?
I think so.
Well, here, to the camera with it on the plate.
Wait.
Let's see if I can hold that up.
Let's see if you can.
And we have
My snowman.
a snowman right there.
Yours is better than mine now.
Let me put my scarf on mine.
Oh, what's next?
I guess I don't know what happened to the orange.
What's next?
Hang on just a
I
second.
just want to eat mine.
You just want to eat yours?
Yours is
Wrap this
better.
around.
Yours is better than mine.
There we go. We have a snowman.
And my snowman.
Looky
that I
there.
can eat.
So when you're ready to eat your snowman, what part are you going to eat first?
Head.
The head? Oh my goodness. We love playing games in our family. We have game night every now and then, and it's a wonderful time and sharing time with the grandkids and the kids when they're all together. It gets kind of rowdy with all the guys we have in our family, but it's a lot of fun. The activity we planned for this month is a game called Roll a Snowman. It doesn't require a lot of materials, a die, some markers or crayons, and some paper. The great thing about this activity is the taking turns. You know, when I play one-on-one with my grandson Brecken, I always let him go first, but we could roll the die to make sure who had the highest number to go first. He went first, and luckily for him, he's the one who won. He finished his snowman first. Watch as we do the activity together. Remember, give me 5. We're going to play a game. It's called Roll a Snowman.
Roll a snowman.
Roll a snowman. And we're going to roll with dice.
Dice.
Yes, you know what dice are, right?
We play big
This is one, and it's called a die.
die.
If you have more than one, they're called dice. But one is called a die. Can you say die?
Die.
Die. This is a die. Most people call it a dice, even if it's one, but that's not correct. So I wanted to let you know that for sure, okay? So we're going to roll this die.
Yeah.
And depending on what you roll, we're going to make a snowman. We're going to draw a snowman. And whoever draws the whole snowman first is the winner. And I've got different colors right here. I've got black for the hat. I've got orange for his what?
Nose.
I've got brown for his what?
Eyes.
No.
Buttons.
His
Arms.
arms. And I've got 2 blues to make the the balls of the snowman's body, okay? All right, you want to go first? Imagine that. Here, wait a minute. You don't know what you get to draw first. You have to roll. You got a 1. You get to draw a hat. A hat. Where would his hat be? Very good. Kind of at the top. Okay, I'm going to roll now. I got a 6. I have to draw his arms.
Six.
Oh my goodness. His arms. That's going to be hard without a body, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to draw an arm here. And I'm going to draw an arm here. You got a 3. You draw his middle body. He has a head, he's got a middle body, and he's got a bottom body. That's his middle body?
Yeah.
Okay. Now it's my turn. I drew a 3, so I'm going to draw a middle body. Well, I already have the arms, so I'm going to draw the middle body right there.
Oh, I wrote a 2.
A 2. You get to draw the head now.
Head.
Like this, isn't it?
Yeah.
I got a 5. I have to draw a face. I don't have a head yet, but I have to draw a face. So I need 2 black eyes. I need another black marker, don't I?
Yeah.
And I need a smile. Roll.
Sorry about that. 1.
You drew a 1. You already have a hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't get to draw another hat. 3.
3.
I already have a middle body. Your turn.
have a middle body.
You got a 4.
4.
Now you draw the bottom body. Draw a middle body. You have it. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All you need is a 6 for the arms. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All I need is a 1 for the hat. So I need a 1 and you need a 6.
I need my 6.
I got your 6.
Come on.
Oh, you got a 6. 6 are 2 arms. Where do the arms go? There you go.
Here.
And you won because your snowman is all finished. You want to show everybody your snowman now? That is such a pretty snowman. Mine would look better if it had a hat.
Yeah.
You won. High 5. Good job, buddy. As you were reading the newsletter, you probably wondered why I chose Frosty the Snowman as the song to sing with Brecken this month. Frosty the Snowman is thought of as a Christmas song, even though it doesn't have anything to do with Christmas. I think we associate it with Christmas because of the movie that comes out at Christmas time, along with all those other favorite Christmas cartoons that the children love to watch. I chose this song because of 2 words. Frosty the Snowman was a jolly, happy soul. Jolly and happy mean almost the same thing. Those are synonyms. Using words that are synonyms, words that mean the same or almost the same thing, is a great way for you to enrich your child's vocabulary, to broaden the different words that they're able to express emotion with. While filming this, Brecken asked, "What's a soul?" I never thought that he ever wondered what that was. So it was a great teachable moment that just happened to appear on camera during the video. Finding words like this in the songs you sing to your children is a great way for you to enrich their vocabulary, to bring more words into their oral vocabulary. So when they become readers, they recognize these words and they can express themselves so much easier. Remember, give me 5. You know the song, Frosty the Snowman?
Yeah.
You do know that song? How does that song go?
Frosty
the Snowman was a jolly, happy soul, with a corncob pipe and a button nose and 2 eyes made out of coal. Frosty the Snowman was a jolly, happy soul. What does happy mean?
You're happy?
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 Give me an instance, give me a time when you would be happy.
School?
Are you happy at school?
Yeah.
You are? Because you really like your teacher? Yeah, Miss Howard's really nice, isn't she? So we've got the word happy, and I'm going to just write that word down. Happy. But it says Frosty the Snowman was a jolly, happy soul. What does jolly mean? Do you know that jolly means almost the same thing as happy?
No.
It does. Jolly means you're full of joy.
Joy?
jolly, okay? So jolly, these are called synonyms, not cinnamon, synonyms, okay? Synonyms are words that mean almost the same thing. So we're going to try to come up with how many words we can think of that means the same thing as happy and jolly. Can you think of another word that means happy and jolly? I thought of one. There's a word called thrilled. Nana is thrilled when I get to see my grandkids. That means I'm really, really what?
Happy.
I'm really, really happy. Thrilled. Let me ask you, would you be thrilled if Boston came into your room and broke your new toy? No, you wouldn't be thrilled. Would you be thrilled if Nana took you to Walmart to buy you a toy? Yeah, you would be really thrilled, wouldn't you?
Happy.
There is a jolly and happy snowman, and he was a jolly happy soul, wasn't he? That's from Frosty the Snowman. So we do what?
What's a soul?
A soul is what makes you the person you are. That's a soul. So he was a jolly happy soul. So that's what your person is. That's who you are on the inside, is your soul. Okay? And Frosty was a jolly happy soul. He wasn't a no sourpuss, was he? He didn't frown all the time and gripe about stuff. He was happy. He was a jolly happy soul. Are you a jolly happy soul or are you a sourpuss?
Jolly happy.
You are a jolly happy soul. Good job. Thank you for joining us this month with Snazzy Snowmen. We hope you enjoyed the activities we chose for you to do with your child.
As we are starting this new year, we hope that you make a conscious decision every day to talk, read, play, create, and sing with your child. Remember, give me 5.